Guys, yes, I'm wearing the same sweater. I told you I was going to bust out another video. I wanted to get this made real quick, so here is story number 7. Christmas story number 7. Um, so basically Christmas story number 7 is when I went through a few more placements before this. I think like 5 maybe before. Yeah, I went through like 5 like shelters and another lockup facility. And then I was at this place in Toledo, and this one I actually had caught some major charges. So this one I was facing, if I didn't graduate, I was going to go to prison. If I didn't graduate the program, I was going to go to prison for my charges. This is basically your last stop. Like, they're done. They've had enough of you. So, yeah. Which, in my case, I did good because I was about to graduate. And it was around Christmas time, which is also awesome. This Christmas was a little different. We had they did like a Christmas thing, like, early, I guess you could say, or maybe they just did it for me because I was going to go on, an overnight weekend with my new foster family. I think that's why they did it, for me. Because I don't remember any of the other girls opening any presents, but I remember handing out little tiny notes saying Merry Christmas, and I just gave them a little inspirational like type thing on paper for them. And so yeah, anyways, a little inspirational for them. And then we got, the only thing that you got in there was like they would give you like a stocking like thing, and it was just anything you could use while you were in there, like underwear, socks, bras for girls. And if you were boys, you got boxers or something. And then like toothpaste, toothbrush, conditioner, shampoo. That's what they gave you. Nothing big. But it was a thought that count. So, and sometimes it was the nice stuff that was donated. So, yay. But anyways, long story short, I had that Christmas, like, thing that they did there for me, and then my new foster family came to pick me up and take me to their house, and that's when I was kind of excited because it was my first weekend stay over, and I was super stoked to go and stay, and yeah, I got there, and, they had, like a Christmas, like, little tree that, like, on a stand for me with a pretty little, like, lights, and I could change the lights to whatever I wanted. The foster mom even went out of her way to go and buy some ornaments that you can actually hand paint yourself, and she got me the paints to go with it to the side, and they were all laying on the stand, and she had a pretty bow around them, and she was showing me my room where I was going to be when I came there, and I didn't stay in that room very long because there was another foster kid that came in once I got there, and then I moved to the basement, like, room, which was way bigger and nicer, so I was fine with that. But, long story short, I was there for the weekend only. It was a 2-night stay over, and then I had to return back at a certain time on the next day. And this is called transition period. And if you're a foster kid or whatever, or a placement kid, you know what this means, transitioning into a new home or transitioning into a new placement type thing. Basically, this is what they do when you transition into a foster home. You have to go and see if it will work, if you are a fit. Like if I would have said I didn't like it, I don't want to go there, that would have been enough. Worker would have found another foster home. Or they might have just told me it's the last option we really do have for you, because a lot of people don't know this, but when you're a teenager in the foster care system, foster parents don't really want teenagers. Or at least they didn't when I was a teenager, when I was in the system. They were always looking for the little teeny tiny kids. Anybody under around 10, 11 was pushing, 12 you're 13 you're definitely and then where I was, it was even harder to find a foster home. So anyways, they found me this foster family, and they didn't care for the foster dad, but the foster mom seemed nice, and she was the actual foster parent he wasn't even actually a foster father. He was trying to get certified. So that was a different situation. Because they were engaged to get married and all that. So, yeah. I'll get into that some other time, maybe. Or maybe I won't, because that's not really my story. Well, it is my story, but it isn't my story. But, yeah. That was my first Christmas with them. And I'm going to go ahead and say it. This is the foster mom that I ended up being with the longest. And she is the one that I kept on going back to. So yeah, like, she had this all set up for me and all that, and it was just a good Christmas, and I couldn't take anything back with me that they got me. I had to keep it at her house, and everybody kept on asking me, oh, what did you get, what did you get, what did you get? And I was like, well, I got stuff, I just can't bring it here, it's not allowed. And they would have taken it away and confiscated it and put it in my belongings until I left. And unfortunately, you just can't trust it. Either A, that somebody won't steal it, or B, that it doesn't get trashed. Especially if you had a staff member that just didn't care and would just throw your stuff. So yeah, that happened a lot, and that's another story for another time. So that was my next Christmas. Basically going there, meeting them for the first time, getting to experience it. I was terrified. Like, I didn't know what to think. But then she had, like, all these animals, like these dogs that she rescued and these cats that she rescued, and I'm just like, I fell in love with the dogs and the cats, and I'm just like, oh, this feels like home. You know, I had animals growing up as a kid, and that, so that really made me happy. And they had this Saint Bernard dog, like, looking dog there, and he was, like, my best friend. And they had this little Chihuahua, but he did not like me. He loved my foster mom, did not like me. I learned to just leave the little Taco Bell alone. And that's what I used to call him. Every time he'd come around, I'd be like, Loquito Taco Bell. And because he looked just like the dog off of Taco Bell. And so, yeah, he became my Taco Bell dog. Like, when I tell my friends, oh, yeah, I got a Taco Bell dog. And then my friends would be like, no, you don't. I'd be like, yes, I do. Come on over. And they'd see, oh, you do have a Taco Bell dog. I was like, yeah, just don't touch the dog. They're very, very, I don't know, aggressive, I guess you could say. Because, like, he would growl, but he wouldn't, like, attack. He'd just go, "Rrr, rrr, rrr." And he was always shaking. Like, they shake. Those Chihuahuas shake constantly. It's like they're like a little vibrating little dog. Like, it goes, and I'm just like, okay. And I just stayed away from that dog because, yeah, unless I was going to give him a treat, that's the only thing I would do. Or potty him. But the Saint Bernard was my friend. He was like the big fluffy dog. And he would just come in and lay right across my legs and give me hugs. And I loved him. And then there was these cats that I would always try to get to come to me because I love cats. You already know that because I have cats. And, well, there was this one big, fat, fluffy cat she had. And I could not get this cat to come to me my life depended on it. And my foster mom was like, it's because you're trying too hard. You just need to let her open up to you. And I'm like, no, I need this kitty. And I was like, give me the kitty. I want the kitty. And it just would not come to me. And then finally one day, I finally did get that kitty. And it did come to me. And I got to pet it. And, well, that was the last time I got to pet it. Because it was just a cat that liked to be wandering. It didn't want to be touched. Didn't want to be messed with. So yeah, that was my Christmas there, my first Christmas with them, and I had many more with them, and that was one, and they only got better from there. So this was Christmas story number 7. Be looking out for Christmas story number 8. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell at the top. So that way you can get notified of my videos, and that way you can find me easier, and it can pop up for you, and you can see them faster. And, I mean, I hope you guys like these. If you guys have any suggestions, just go on my Twitter account. It's the same name as my YouTube account. And drop me a tweet message and Tell me if you want something different and what you want. And this does not give the option for AKA not my sisters or any of my family members to go on there. You are not allowed. I want no conversation with you. I want nothing to do with you. But Merry Christmas. And yeah. Go hit that up. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell at the top. And be ready for Christmas story number 8. Alright. Bye. And Merry Christmas.